Hey everybody. So it is 7 o'clock on Sunday, and we're getting Max up on the other stream here so that he can see your comments, see what's going on. Oops, I just bumped my cord here. So let's get our light back. We're gonna do this one in the dark, okay, ladies? Let's do this one in the dark. So hopefully everybody's had a good weekend, maybe a productive weekend, maybe just a fun weekend, but a good weekend nonetheless. Now it's almost time to start the work week, so let's do something a little bit fun before we have to start this week all over again. Hi, Mom. Hi, Violet. Because the work week comes soon enough, right? Start our whole routine over again for the week. Let me straighten my necklace here since I can now see it. There we go. Hi, Esley. So I've got, I don't even know how many pieces tonight. I honestly have no idea. I just grabbed them and put them up here as I saw them. I see Max is in, so he can see your comments now. So let's see. I guess we could do a little introduction while we're waiting for everybody. My name is Christy. This is Putting on the Glitz, in case you haven't been here before. I am live on 2 platforms, so if you see me go back and forth, or if I'm showing jewelry off screen, that's what's going on. I'm showing it on the other device for the other platform. Hi, Rose. Hi, Marjorie. That's Cynthia Rose.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure you know.
Yes, I know.
Because we got Cynthia Rose and we got Sandra Rose.
Yeah, last name in.
But she's not on here yet today, Sandra Rose. So I got started doing this in June 2011. I was kind of bored with the pandemic and I needed a part-time job. I had actually been looking for jobs that I could do at home. I used to be a medical transcriptionist, which I did from home. And I wasn't having much luck finding anything. I guess everybody wanted to work from home during the pandemic, which you can understand. And I came across this opportunity and I'm like, you know what? I think this will work. This is great jewelry. It's only $5. I buy this myself. So I can see myself selling it to my friends, to my family, to everyone else. You know, a lot of times when you do direct sales, you get products that are really expensive. And what appealed to me about this one is that it's not expensive. Almost everybody can afford a $5 piece of jewelry. And it makes you feel better. It makes you look better. And you can feel good about the fact that you didn't spend a lot of money on it. So Helen's on Instagram as well. So I've got her over there. So I got started doing paparazzi. And of course, at first, you know, you start with basically a 0 customer base and you build it up from there. And fortunately, everything has gone well. And now you all are here to join me. I didn't know most of you a year ago. I'm so glad that I met you. And we all get together and have fun together and get to hang out a couple times a week. So that's enjoyable for me. Plus, we get to look at pretty jewelry. So let's go ahead and get started doing that. Looks like everybody's in here. Max is trying frantically to keep up typing your names in.
I'll be all right.
He says he'll be all right, so we'll see.
I just don't know how to spell Violet.
Violet, he just says he doesn't know how to spell your name. That's his only problem.
I'm putting purple.
If that's his only problem, that'll be okay.
I'm putting purple.
Well, you can't put purple because that might be Helen. Helen could be purple. I don't think she is, but she could be. Okay, you switched? Good deal, Helen. Was Instagram not working for you? Is it working okay? I'm just wondering. Because it says, hang on, we're telling your followers you're starting a live video, and then it kind of didn't progress from that. So just wondering whether to restart it. Anyway, this one is a multi. Hi, Marlo. And everybody else that I missed. I was talking while you joined. Hi, Becky. She's on Instagram. So I'm sorry I missed you. I did see you come in. Hello to everyone. This one is a multi. So this one is black metal and the silver metal. They're hammered metal rippled rings. So they're not flat rings. This one is called Circus Show. So you can see the rings are in a couple different sizes. The smaller ones are the silver hammered. The larger ones are the black metal hammered. This is a shorter necklace. And then our earrings are the the hammered silver metal. Sorry, I can't talk today. I don't know that that's different than any other day, but I can't talk today. So let me adjust this camera over here so that Becky can see how this fits on Linda. There we go. So this one is just below the collar. You do have that 2-inch extension that's already on the back of here. You can bring that down to probably about mid-chest here, or it's going to be close to mid-chest, maybe just above it. So we're going to start with this one. It is going to be number 1 for this evening. Let me hold it up. It is Circus Show.
That's what this is going to be.
That's what this is going to be?
Yeah.
A Circus Show? I hope not. Number 1. It could be. That does happen around here. Not that we've ever had a circus show. Oh dear. There's a hand puppet coming in the room. Hi, Renee. Good to see you. Let me. My phone thinks it's going to die. Do you know where my cord is? You know where A cord is? Okay, I need A cord for my phone. The USB-C. Because I wasn't planning on using it, so I didn't charge it. That was smart, right? Thank you. Let's get this plugged in so that I don't lose you partway through the show. That would be bad.
Okay, Renee's not showing up on this thing.
She is on Instagram.
It's not showing up.
She shouldn't be.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Got it.
My fault.
Yeah. It's always his fault.
I hadn't done this in a while, see.
Hi, Terry. Good to see you. All right, our next one is also multicolored. But this one's actually colors. So this one is blue and yellow and pink and green. So these are pebbles or rocks. There's a couple different sizes here. So we've got the small rounded bead. That's the crackle. All of these are crackle. And then we have the abstract shaped pebble. And then we have one polished silver bead in each of those clusters. I call this a Mickey Mouse necklace because with the 2 little beads and the 1 big bead, depending on what configuration they're in at the time, sometimes they look like the little mouse head with the ears. I do have 2 of these available. And the earrings are the small round turquoise crackle beads. So this one's a pretty multicolored necklace for spring and summer. It is about 1 inch below that collar. It's kind of a circus necklace, isn't it? And then with the extension, it's going to come down right about here. So just above the bust. Get that extension out of it. So this is called Rocky Mountain Magnificence. Rocky Mountain Magnificence. We have 2 of these available. Hi, Shannon. And it's number 2. We were scrambling a little bit today because we'd found a different way to stream to our Instagram. But unfortunately, we can stream there, but we can't see comments. So that would not have been good for you all on Instagram because you couldn't claim anything. Or I couldn't see you claim it. So we kind of had to switch gears at the last minute and go back to our traditional way of doing things, which is why I wasn't planning to use my phone tonight. This one is Posh Boss in silver. So we have those silvery gray pearly beads. And then we have 5 of these little beads that are rhinestone studded. You can see they're kind of set on a dark gray bead. So you've got the shine from the pearls, a little bit of sparkle from the rhinestones. And then the earrings are those silver pearly beads. This is how that one lays. So about 1/2 inch below that collar. And then you have a 2-inch extension. That's going to bring that down about mid-chest. A little more, a little less, depending on your neck size. This is Posh Boss in silver. And it is number 3. Just have one of those. Can you turn that fan up? I don't think I'm going to be able to feel the other one. This is too high now. This is one of my favorites in gray. I don't wear that much gray, but I like the way that this one looks with the variation in beads. So up at the top, we have transparent, basically clear beads. They're white. Then we have the opaque light gray beads. They get larger in size as they go down. And then we have these cloudy silvery beads at the bottom. They're kind of like an oval, but they're not flat. They're oval all the way around. And then they're joined in the center by these little silver spacers to give it some extra shine in the middle. Just have one of these. Hi, Allison. The earrings are the opaque gray beads on a fishhook back. This is, of course, 2 strands, but the strands start right here. They don't go all the way back. So this one's already at the top of the bust. Hi, Desmond. Max is here today. You got to behave. He'll beat you up. Mm-hmm. So this is at the top of the bust. With the extension, it's going to bring it down to about here. So the middle of the bust. This one is called Sunday Shop, as in ice cream. Sunday Shop in silver.
Right.
It's number 4. Helen would like this. So that is sold to Helen. Yes, Allison, are you feeling better? Oh, he doesn't get tired that easy. Mm-hmm. He said he's going to run till you tire out. I'd hate to see that. You're going to be running a long time. All right, I was just checking numbers on this one. I have 2 available of this one. This is called The More the Modest. I know it's not purple, but you can wear it with purple. That's really great. Ugh, sorry you're not feeling well still. Maybe we'll cheer you up a little bit at least, or entertain you. So it's called The More the Modest. So we've got 2 strands of pearly beads. These are in silver, but they have that lavender tint that some of the silver pearly beads have. So I will tell you that this has a slight lavender tint to it. They also have the silver spacer beads in between them. And then the earrings are those silver pearly beads as well on a fishhook back. This is a really pretty color. This is not the gray silver that we usually see. I like the color of this one, like a pinky lavender silver instead. So this one is about 1.5 inches below that collar. And then with the 2-inch extension, it's going to come down here about on the bust. So it's going to cover this bust area right there. So this, hi, Daisy. This one's called The More the Modest. It is in silver. Got 2 available. And it's number 5. I feel like my camera is just slightly foggy on Instagram. Let me just wipe that camera eye a little bit and see if that helps. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Sometimes just covering it and then uncovering it helps. So Marla would like one of number 5. We still have 1 more of those. Let's see. Next up, let's do some longer ones.
Do questions?
Oh, yeah. I guess I should do questions, shouldn't I? It's number 5. We should do questions. What did I do with the pen? Oh, I put it inside here so that I wouldn't lose it. I hide things from myself. Do any of you do that? You put things away so that you won't lose them, and then you forget where you put them?
Yeah, like food in the room.
Yeah, so they're hidden from yourself. Let's see. Find something good to answer. I always like this one. I'm glad I'm not alone. I like this one. Let's see. We're going to take answer number 3 on this one. Name a household chore that is literally a 4-letter word. Literally a 4-letter word. All household chores are 4-letter words, but not literally. So, number 3. Wash was number 2. Dust was number 1. Everybody hates dusting. I can see that already. Just talking about dust is making my nose tickle. So we've got dust and wash. Fold, that would be my number 1, Allison. That's my number 1. I hate folding clothes. Washing, drying, not so bad, but folding them, that's awful. What other 4-letter words can you think of? Mops? That's a good one. Cook. There you go, Sharon. Cook was number 3. So apparently people hate to cook more than they hate to. We still haven't gotten our number 4. Does anybody guess what number 4 is? We have one more 4-letter word that is a household chore. If you know Max, you know he likes to do it, which is slightly crazy, but that's okay. Yes, we've done this question before. We're taking different answers on it, different numbers of answers, so we're redoing some of these that we've done before. Justice loves to cook. Well, he can come visit anytime. Not the yard. He loves to iron. Iron. That was number 4 on our list of household chores that are 4-letter words. I believe I would vote for that. Oh, I was looking for another deck of cards, but I don't see them in there because I had a whole nother deck. You're in the yard, Becky? How are you watching this in the yard?
It's not in your feet down there, I thought.
No, there's an empty box down there.
Okay.
Nope, it's not down there. Yeah, I was going to get you some more questions, but he's crazy. You late ironing. Yeah, me too. If I can avoid it, perfect. All right, this one is in season. Purple. So you can see this is a longer necklace. And it has a medium purple faceted bead in an oval size, silver frame, all along this chain. So this is a nice one for layering because it doesn't have anything big on it. So you could put another necklace in here or another 2 necklaces in here, or you could double this one over. I also have this available in a navy blue. The earrings are the silver tassels. Let's see, the length on this one is going to be just above that dropped waist. So you can see how small the beads are comparatively. And then with a 2-inch extension, you could bring that down in here. You could also, of course, like I said, double this one and have 2 shorter strands up in there. Let's see, this is the navy blue version. You can see that kind of up close. So I've got one of each, in season blue and in season purple. And these are number 6. Having trouble flipping the cards with my fingers tonight. They don't want to work right.
You can't come in here halfway.
You have 102 fever. You can't think. Well, it's a perfect time to buy jewelry then, Allison. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think you probably should do something about that fever. Have you tried a cold bath yet? Cold shower? Sometimes that helps bring down that temperature a little bit. Oops. Desmond, Max says you can't come in here and hassle everybody. That was his direction. Cook was on your mind since you 13 meals a day, Sharon. She said she's been cooking her hubby 13 meals a day since COVID. It does kind of seem like that, doesn't it? Did any of you run out of inspiration after a while? I mean, you know, we all have kind of certain things that we make and we rotate through them for the family. And I ran out of things to put in rotation. I couldn't think anymore, and I have no creativity when it comes to meals. So I got bored. All right, this one is a longer one. It is also the silver pearly beads. This is called Girls Have More Funds. Let me get this focused here on Instagram. So Girls Have More Funds. It has the gray pearly beads along with some smoky crystal type beads. Oh, tacos every night is a good deal. I thought that was a good thing. I know Pinterest has lots of ideas. They also have lots of steps and lots of weird ingredients that I'd have to order. You know. Went fuzzy again. And the earrings are the silver pearly beads as well. So this one is down below the bust in the upper abdomen. With your 2-inch extension, it's going to come down about here, around the level of the belly button. So this also would be a nice one to layer. If you wanted to wear a shorter pearl necklace with this one, or a shorter silver necklace. Exactly, Shannon. Cereal. Tacos is my lazy meal too. My other lazy meal, breakfast for dinner, because it's so fast. Scrambled eggs, pancakes, and some bacon or sausage.
I'm with Allison, not tacos every night. No
So
way.
this is Girls Have More Funds in silver. I have 2 of these available, and it's number 7. Plus, we're not a breakfast family. We don't usually get up early enough to eat like a big breakfast. So if we don't have breakfast for dinner, we really never have that big breakfast with the meat and the eggs and the whole bit. So that's
You don't get up early enough.
That's our opportunity. You be quiet. You're going to get fired again. So that's our opportunity to have our big breakfast that other people might have in the morning. Not me. For one thing, my stomach is not awake that early in the morning. Hola, Blanca. ¿Cómo estás? All right. This one is a very unique type of chain, and I'll show it to you up close because it is kind of a hollow mesh that is in a round shape. There's 3 strands of this. This is in an antiqued brass. Has the dark color. And then the earrings are oval hoops made of that same type of chain. This is the length of it. So we're talking mid-abdomen here. With the 2-inch extension, you can bring it down closer to this dropped waist. It's not going to quite get all the way there, but it will be closer. So I just have 1 of these because, like I said, it is very unique. So it is a very specific taste. So this is kind of a mesh. I know you can't tell, but you can actually see through it a little bit. There you go. Maybe you can tell a little. In like a tube shape. So 3 strands of this. This is called Street Sweep in brass, and it's number 8.
What the hell you can buy that for small since it's got his last name in there?
I already tried. He's not cooperating.
Okay.
He never cooperates. It's Desmond. All right, this one is called the Penthouse. So we have a long silver necklace. These are little pentagons, which is why it's called the Penthouse. Some of them even look like a little house. Some of the little shapes, like this one right here, looks like a little house. See that? And then we have a pretty silver tassel off of the bottom. The earrings are also silver tassels. Let me check and see how many of this we have. This is the Penthouse. Do you have that up? I don't. I can look. This is the length, so it's down at that dropped waist. With the 2-inch extension, you can bring that down into the lower belly. This one has a very fine chain on it. So I'm not sure that you would be able to fasten into this chain, but because of how close it is to this top one, you could probably just run that chain through that top shape a second time if you wanted to bring it up like that for zoom. So let me just check.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Penthouse silver.
Yep.
Only 1.
Okay, so we do only have 1 of these remaining. But this is the Penthouse in silver, and it's going to be number 9. Number 9. I've got more abstract coming up for you, Terry. How about that? This one is called Attitude Adjustment. I probably need to have this necklace just because I need an attitude adjustment occasionally. So these, again, are abstract pieces. These look like big pieces of pie. It's a kind of a rounded triangular piece. And then we have a textured silver oval in between all of these pieces. These are all double pieces. So we have some diamonds. We have some teardrops. We have the rounded triangles. And then our earrings are those rounded triangles or the big pieces of pie. This is the size pie I want, right? So when you cut me a piece, don't cut me half of that. Just go ahead and give me the whole thing. You like your attitude, Helen? I do too, but most people don't. So this one hangs down to the lower abdomen. It's just past mid-abdomen. With that extension, it's going to come down to that dropped waist. So you could wear it down at the dropped waist. Also, you could double this one and make it 2 shorter strands of those abstract shapes. And you may want to use a 2-inch extension for that, just so that you give yourself a little bit more room at that neck. This is called Attitude Adjustment. In silver, where's number 10? It's number 10. Wherever number 10 is, it apparently isn't in here. So this is number 10.
You took them over there, so I didn't mess with them.
Yeah, I don't know. It went straight to 11. Okay. Oh, we're missing a number again. What else is new, right? All right. It's one of those days. All right. This one we asked 100 men. So make sure you keep in mind that this is a question about men. Name an interesting subject for a conversation. We're going to take answer number 5. Number 5. If you ask 100 men, what is an interesting topic for conversation? Probably most of these we could guess without too much trouble, right? Sports was definitely on there. It was number 3. Cars actually wasn't on there. Can you believe that? Cars was not on there. I would have said that too. But sports was. Work was number 6. Women was number 2. Go figure. Weather didn't make the list either. Let's see. Motorcycle, footballs, hobbies. One of those.
I didn't know those.
Movies and entertainment was number 4.
See what Shannon said?
Mm-mm.
Wives.
Cars, sports, work, money. Money was number 8. Money or bills. We're going to go with the kids one because that was the closest. It was the children or family altogether. So I think the first one that said that was Sharon.
Shannon said wives.
Yeah, but that's not the whole family.
Okay.
Don't argue with me on my show.
I'm not.
So Sharon got that one.
Wives,
Yeah, I saw the wives one, but no, it was the whole family. So it specifically says children/family. So that's a little bit closer. But you're on the right track, Shannon. And you know what you do if you don't have children? You talk about other people's kids. That's always more fun anyway. We have a label for that. Other people's children. OPC. Isn't it funny how you can deal with some things when it's your own kids and when it's other kids, it's annoying? I've always found that interesting. All right, earrings are next. So these are the black metal. These are black metal hoops. They're called Spitfire. They have a couple flattened sections in them so that they reflect the light. And then the rest of these are textured with like a little cut pattern all over them, or a ribbed pattern. I do have 2 of these available. Let's see, I may have to take off my own earrings at some point, but this is the size. I'm going to turn them sideways a little bit so that you can see the size a little bit better. So these are called Spitfire. And they are in the black metal. 2 of these available. They're number 11. Are you looking at other things?
No.
He's looking at all the earrings behind his screen while we're talking.
I'm trying to see if I knew what they were without looking at them, but I messed up.
Okay. There's only 1 pair up there. That's why. All right. These I thought were kind of cool. These are a recent acquisition, so they haven't been here very long. These are called Jurassic Juxtaposition. I wanted to see him spell that. That's why I really bought them. So up here in the top piece, if you can see that, it's kind of like a diamond pattern. So the actual shape of a diamond. There we go. And then these are textured almost like glitter, but they're not glitter. It's just the texture of the metals made to look that way. And then the cutouts on the bottom. So these are in black and silver together. These are metal. They're all metal. So this is the size of these earrings. You can see where they come down to. Okay, Cynthia would like one of these. I have 3 pairs available, so that takes us down to 2 Jurassic Juxtaposition in black, and they are number 12. I had to look too, Cynthia, when these first came in, because seeing the pictures, I wasn't sure if they were going to be metal or wood, because a lot of times we'll get those like that are wood, but they are all metal. All right, these are called New York Attraction in blue. So if you have any of these blue pearly necklaces that we carry, this will match those. There's a navy blue. Okay, number 12 to Helen as well. So we have 1 remaining. So we have delicate silver circles with blue pearly beads hanging from them. They're on a fishhook back. I do have 2 of these available, and I actually own a pair myself. This is the size. So New York Attraction in blue. Sharon would like one of these. Number 13. I like how a lot of times they make our beads match. So if we get navy blue pearly beads in one thing, it will match the navy blue pearly beads in another thing. So I love that they go to the trouble of making sure that things will coordinate with each other. They don't always, but most of the time we get things that will coordinate. All right, these are called Shattered Shimmer in silver. So these are a silver metal hoop or circle. We have the textured metal right here. Kind of looks like the, again, the glittery texture on it with cutouts. These are called Shattered Shimmer. They go nicely if you have any of the shattered style necklaces. This goes well with those. Just have 1 pair of these remaining. This is the size. So these are Shattered Shimmer in silver, and they're number 14. Are you checking sports scores over there?
No, I was going to play Jurassic Park music, but I couldn't get it in time.
We're not playing Jurassic Park music. They'll pull our video because it's copyrighted. Okay. I found number 10.
Yeah.
Here you go. It was in the deck. See? Look, I had number 10.
It was right here.
It was in the deck. It was just in the wrong place.
Okay. All right. I'll mess with that then.
All right. We have Grapevine Glamour. These are in that antiqued brass. So, don't know how to describe this shape because it's an odd shape. We have the scroll work in filigree inside this. earrings are this size, this length. So these are Grapevine Glamour. Does kind of look like a keyhole, doesn't it? In brass, number 15. Some of these shapes, you don't know what to call them. I have no idea what kind of shape that's supposed to be. So sometimes I'm left a little grasping for words, but that's not, at least that's not terrible, right? Most of them are fairly regular shapes, or they can be a little variation on a shape. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, wow. Yep, here we go. We're going to take answer number 5 on this one because it's the most interesting answer out of all of them. Name something in your house you might start yelling at if it stopped working. Max was giving me a look over here. I just want you to know that. Name something in your house you might start yelling at if it stopped working. The TV was number 1. The coffee pot? Yes, definitely. Although I don't know if I'd be awake enough to yell at it. Alexa? Yes, I yell at my Google all the time. The washing machine? The microwave? Stover oven was number 2, so we can take that. Google computer was number 4. Oh, no.
It just answered you.
Yes, your spouse. Mom got it. Your spouse. They stop working, you yell at them.
She never yelled at Richard because he don't stop working.
Yeah, she never has to yell at Dad. Dad's always working. Most of the time we have to yell at him to stop because he's going to hurt himself or mess something up or, you know.
So that's what it was?
It was spouse, yes. Number 5. All right. Next up, I have a necklace and bracelet set. Just have one, though. Actually, I think this was part of a fashion fix at one time. This was called a hot sheller in blue. So the reason they call it that is because we have that shell type finish on these little blue discs. A pretty Caribbean blue in silver hoops or circles, double silver circles all the way around. The earrings are also those silver circles with the blue disc hanging in the center. Exactly, Terry. This is the length of that necklace. It's about a 1/4 inch below that neckline. With a 2-inch extension, though, you could bring that down and have it about center chest. This is the bracelet, so just the same as the necklace. Here is the adjustment, so you can make it bigger for your wrist. It has that lobster clasp like the necklace with the extra adjustment. So again, just have one of these available. Shannon would like them both. Okay, it's number 16, so that is Shannon's. I thought it was a pretty color, Shannon. That's one of my favorite colors. Love the way that looks. I have several things in that color. Next one is a cute layered necklace. Let me turn this heart over. There we go. This is called Gypsy Heart. Gypsy Heart in purple. So it has 4 layers. We have a filigree heart on the bottom, a hammered or rippled disc. Good, I'm glad Shannon took it. Hammered or rippled silver disc right here. This one is a plain silver chain. And then we have a solid little heart at the top. We also have some purple beads down the side, which is how we get the purple color for this necklace. The earrings are the purple opaque beads on a fishhook back.
Saying Shannon has to be the conscience of 2 people.
She's helping them.
Yeah, she's our
conscience. So this first one is just below choker length. You can see it's sitting would nestle right here between the collarbones. That first one is a little over 1/4 inch, maybe a 1/2 inch below that collar. And then our last one falls right above the bust, just below mid-chest. You also have that 2-inch extension. So that's going to bring this down to about here instead. So you'll have it hang from about here to here rather than from here to here. I do have 2 of these available. So this is Gypsy Heart. Gypsy Heart in purple. And it is number 17. I'm watching your comments over there, ladies. Shannon says she's always glad to help out. And since we have purple, this is Treasure Shore in purple. I just have 1 of these remaining. So we have the flat polished silver discs. I like these because they're kind of like mirrors. I try to stick them behind the beads so that they reflect the beads off of them. We have transparent, kind of oval faceted beads. Then we have some semi-transparent, very cloudy, pear-shaped and round crystal type beads. They do sound like shells. And then an opaque, this kind of a oval as well. With the facets, it makes it not exactly a regular shape. This one Helen would like. The earrings are those cloudy beads, Helen. It does sound like shells, doesn't it? So let me show Helen where this is going to lay, just in case you need an extension. So this one is about 1.25 inches below that neckline, and then you'll have the 2-inch extension on it. So that should bring it down around here. If you need an extra extension, though, for it to lay comfortably, make sure you let me know, and I will make you one. This is Treasure Shore in purple. It's number 18, and it's Helen's. Yeah, it's cutthroat competition, Shannon, especially when there's only 1 of something. You got to grab it fast. I don't know how we got this way. I just know that's where we're at. Right, this one, let me change the direction on this toggle clasp so that it lays a little bit better. So this one obviously has a toggle clasp at the bottom, so you're not going to have any length adjustment on this one. This is So Sorority. It is in multi because that is gold, along with the teardrop in that dark gray, almost black rhinestone. It's faceted. And then our earrings are that same stone in the gold frame, like our pendant. The length of this one is right here. It's about 1.25 inches below that collar. And then the pendant's not quite reaching mid-chest. It's kind of in the upper chest still. And again, no adjustment because this does have that toggle clasp. So it only fastens in one position. This is So Sorority in multi, number 19. I believe that's my last one of that. And then complete change of pace, because you know I got to change my pace every little while. This one is called Lunar Lotus. Lunar Lotus. So we have the moon shape down at the bottom. Yes, no adjustment is a bad thing, depending on who you are, or how it lays on you, or where you like to wear them, I guess. So we have what almost looks like a ship's wheel at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of looks like a ship's wheel. And then these are black rhinestones all along that second chain with the moon at the bottom. The earrings are those flat black beads, just like in the necklace. So this one, again, is going to sit almost choker length. So right in between the collarbones there, Your second one is hanging a little over an inch below that collar. Third one, hanging just above the bust, so just below mid-chest. So this is a 3-layer necklace. You do have that 2-inch extension, so you can bring this one down. It's going to be more like here. The bottom of that chain is going to fall about here. So you can adjust it if you would like. This is called Lunar Lotus. In black. Just have one of these available. And it is number 20. There you go. Which makes it time for another question. I still can't figure out what I did with those other decks of cards. I had a whole bunch. All right. Let's see. Let's take answer number 3 on this one. Name something your mother told you never to do at the dinner table. Something your mother told you never to do at the dinner table. Looking for the third most popular answer. Burp was number 2. Elbows on the table was number 4. Chewing with your mouth open, number 1. Talking while eating was number 7. Talk about blood. Interrupt is a good one. Let's see. Want to make sure I didn't miss it. Be on the phone. Yes, that would be one. It's not there. But that would be one. Fight was number 5. Sneeze. Ew. Not talk. Let's talk while you're eating. Not shirtless. Has something to do with your food. Something to do with your food. Did your mother tell you not to do at the dinner table?
Brawl. Okay, Terry.
Play with. There we go. Cynthia got it. Don't play with your food. Throwing food was in there too. The other one that nobody guessed was eat with your fingers.
Okay, so Terry says shirtless and then braless. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in her house. I don't even want to know at this point. Terry, we are never coming to your house for dinner. Just on the record there. We're going to go to a restaurant if we come see you, okay? No offense. But I don't know what's going on in your house. She has to take Kanisha's place with the crazy answers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? Missing Kanisha. There we go. This is Elegantly Ensnared. Elegantly Ensnared. So I like these. This is kind of reminds me of the Spacewalk one that we had in the shorter shirtless taco night. Oh, dear. Yes, we're not going for that. This reminds me of the Spacewalk one we have because it's kind of almost like a 3D. Yes, in her defense, COVID. So these are double rings, which makes them kind of stand out. You can see from the side, they don't lay flat. So lots of silver double rings. The earrings are also those silver rings on a fishhook back. This one lays about an inch above that dropped waist. Of course, it has very large rings, so if you wanted to, you could pull this up and make it just under the bust like that. Or you have a 2-inch extension, so you could go down into the lower belly with this one as well. So I just have one of these remaining. This is Elegantly Ensnared in silver. Number 21. Oh dear, braless, shirtless, pantless Taco Tuesday. My recommendation, Terry, don't cook it while you're in that uniform. Popping grease hurts, we'll just say that. We won't have any discussion about it. Just, it hurts. All right. Next up is Fine Florals. This is in silver. So we have a round pendant set with these rectangular hematite rhinestones, which gives them that dark gray color. We have the little pearly bead in the center. And then, of course, encrusted rhinestones all around the outsides. And our cute little silver tassel at the bottom. Our earrings are the silver pearly beads on a fishhook back. I think we might have two of these.
What is it?
Fine Florals. This one, the pendant hangs just below the bust. It does look like a sand dollar. I thought so too. And then the tassel hangs down around the belly button area.
I have two.
I have two. Okay, I thought so. With the 2-inch extension, this is going to hang down to that dropped waist. You're not going to have a way to shorten it because of the type of chain that it is. But it's a nice kind of medium length anyway. So this is Fine Florals. So we've got a flowery looking pendant with the tassel. Two of these, number 22. There you go. If anybody's lurking and hasn't said hi, please let me know so that we can enter you in the drawing to get free jewelry. I'm not always posting those winners anymore, but you do still get that $5 credit on your invoice. So pay attention to your invoice. You can see if you won for the week in case I don't have time to post it. This one is Soho Socialite in black. Just have one of these available. We have the large bubbly black beads, opaque black beads, and these are little spacers that are encrusted with white rhinestones. If you can see those spacers to give it some shine in between the beads. Yes, well, that's what they call it when you're there, but you're not saying anything.
Yeah, we have a special person named TD that might be doing that.
The earrings are the opaque black beads in a little smaller version, like along the neckline. This is the length. It's about 1.25 inches below that collar. And then you have the 2-inch extension that's on it. So you could bring that down to just above the bust here. You're just below the midline of the chest. Sorry, almost stumbled all over that. This is Soho Socialite in black. Just one of these available, number 23. You people don't read your invoices. Don't tell me that. What if I put special messages on there for you? You'd be missing all of them. I don't, but just if I did, you'd be missing all of them. All right, here's a layered antiqued brass necklace. So we have a crescent moon type shape at the bottom. This has little linear design on it, kind of like a fan. And then this one does look more like a fan. So a fan on a circle shape up there. The earrings are the antiqued brass tassels on a fishhook back. This one's called Tribal Trek. And you can see why, because it's kind of got that tribal vibe. So this one is in the upper mid chest. Yes, I see your specific messages on the Venmo payments. They always make me laugh. So just above mid chest, and then this one is hanging at the bust. With your 2-inch extension, you could bring this down. That's going to sit right here. Bring the crescent moon to down about here. Yeah, Terry always puts special little messages on her payments in Venmo, and it gets me laughing when I read them. So this is Tribal Trek in brass. Just have one of these available. It's number 24. All right, number 25. We looked at one like this the other day, but this is the multi version of it. So I showed you the the blue and silver version of this one. This is called Uptown Talker. This one actually has the black metal instead of the silver, which gives it an interesting contrast and a little different look. So we've got the polished metal beads, and then we have the navy blue pearly beads. This is a large gauge chain. And then we have 3 chains at the bottom that happen to be wrapped around each other right at the moment. And that's okay because it kind of looks okay that way. But they're usually separated. I'll undo it. The earrings are those navy blue pearly beads on a fishhook back of that black metal. This is where it lays, so it's down at that dropped waist with the 2-inch extension. You can bring that down into the lower belly. It would be a little bit of work, but you could pull this up. It's got double chain at the top. That's why I said it'll be a little work, but you could pull it up if you wanted to. So I have 2 available in this variation. This is Uptown Talker in multi, and it's number 25. I know, doesn't it match nicely? But it would blend in too much. See, if you wear it with navy blue, that black is going to just kind of blend in. And you know how I am. I don't want it to blend. Got to have a bright color on that dark top. All right, found one of my things of cards. This one should be fun. Let's take answer number 2 on this one. Name a card game. Name a card game. We're going to take answer number 2. Uno. That's a good one. Not on there. Poker was number 1, which you would anticipate. Spades was number 5. I know I saw someone say rummy. That was number 4. Hearts wasn't on there. Nope, that was not on there either. Max said solitaire, and it's not on there. Go Fish is not on there. Let's see. Euchre's not on there. Blackjack. Blackjack is number 2, so that was Terry. I was looking back to see if anybody said this other answer that was on there, and nobody did. You know why? Because we're not 90. Bridge was the other answer. Bridge was the other answer. So number 2 was blackjack. Terry got that one, but we missed bridge. I guess we're all not old enough to play bridge yet. When we're old enough, let me know. I may not play, but you know, I just want to know. That's what Max said, Becky. Solitaire. All right, this is a longer necklace as well. This one is called Twilight Twinkle. This is one of these that pleasantly surprised me when it came in. It actually was prettier than I had expected. So we have very shiny little crystal type beads. So they have that crystal faceting in them in black and in silver. And then we have that silver tassel hanging off the bottom. It's very pretty and shiny. Let's have one of these left. And then the earrings are those beads in a stacked pattern on a fishhook back. We're not rich enough. Is that what it is? We don't go down to the country club and play bridge, Sharon?
With your red hats.
Are we not going there next week? Yeah, we need to be in the red hat club. I still need a red hat. This one hangs down to that dropped waist with the 2-inch extension. It would be down in this lower belly area. It's kind of a blingy jellyfish. This one does have a large enough chain that you could hook into it with your lobster clasp and bring that up if you wanted to. Don't forget the purple dress with the red hat, because that's how it's supposed to go. So this one is Twilight Twinkle in black. And it's number 26. We need to make our own red hat society. Right? I've got a purple dress. I just don't have a red hat. So I'll have to work on that. Might have a red baseball cap around here somewhere. Do you have any red baseball caps? Or did you get rid of them all? See, he got rid of them all so that I couldn't do that. Hi, Jane. Jane's over on Instagram. This one is a one and done as well. So I just have one of these. This is called Colossally Copper. So this is that unique copper and blue crackle stone combination. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi, Jane. I appreciate that. So this is the upside down triangle. Has a little triangular pattern in the metal here. And then an upside down triangular crackle bead. Then we have that copper fringe with the little crackle beads at the top of it. The earrings are little copper tassels. This is the antiqued copper, so it's the dark brown with the little crackle beads at the top. I love this combination of the copper and the crackle stone. They look so nice together. It does look Southwestern, but they set each other off really nicely. The length is down at this dropped waist. Of course, you have a 2-inch extension, so it could go down a little bit lower into that lower belly if you wanted to. You also could shorten this by fastening into the chain. If you want to bring that up so all your friends on Zoom can see it, love fastening in the chain because it's kind of a custom length. You might want to use a safety pin to go between these two chains just to give it a symmetrical look. But this is colorfully colossal in copper. And it's number 27. Yes, we're missing Dora, and Kimberly is not here, but she'll probably watch the replay later.
Yeah, that looks like something.
So our Southwesterny people, Liz is not here. So our Southwestern people aren't with us tonight. But that gives everybody else a chance. See, number 27 to Marlo. See, Marlo probably would not have gotten it on another night. So that gives everybody else the chance. All right, I'm rearranging these layers. I love the style of this necklace. It is feminine. It has 5 layers. This is called, I believe it's Malibu Mixer. There we go. Malibu Mixer. This is actually in a coral color. They're going to call it orange because, you know, you got to classify it some kind of way. Love this lacy little top to this pendant. It's holding the coral beads. And then at the top, we have those coral beads holding a little silver flower. And in between, we have these little silver tube beads. And at the bottom, we've got our tassel. So we've got everything in this necklace. Our earrings are those coral beads on a fishhook back. So this is the way that the layers fall. Our tassel is from the bottom of the bust down to the mid-abdomen. These 2 layers, the chain and the lacy little pendant, are at the top of the bust. And then our other 2 are hanging up here underneath the collar, 1/2 inch and about, I don't know, 1.5 inches below that collar. You still have that 2-inch extension. So if you wanted to bring this all down some, it would end right about here. And that would put your first layer right about here. So you could go from mid-chest to lower abdomen rather than upper chest to mid-abdomen. So this one is Malibu Mixer in orange, number 28. One of those little tassels is twisted. I'll have to fix that later. This one is in black metal. This one's called Trinket Trend in black. I just have one of these.
Trinket Trend?
Yes, Trinket Trend. It's an asymmetrical necklace. So over here we have, I'm going to call these patterned black discs because it's not the regular hammering. They almost have like a reptile pattern, like a alligator skin. in the discs. And then these are hammered black ovals. So we've got a hammered black ring. And here we've got several things hanging from this ring. We've got the disc, like up at the top. Yes, it is a little busy. We have the black tassel. Have black leaf type patterned pendant with another hammered disc below it and another hammered disc on this side. So this is a good way to dress up something very plain, which you're going to see when I put it against her plain white top here. The earrings are those hammered or patterned black metal discs on a fishhook back. There we go. This is how it lays. So the big ring right below the bust with your tassels falling asymmetrical, drives you crazy. Almost to the dropped waist with the 2-inch extension is going to come right below that dropped waist. You could also fasten it up a little bit further. So if you wanted it seen better on camera, you could have it up like that. Sharon would like this one. So this is Trinket Trend in black. Belongs to Sharon. It's number 29. I'm going to have to stretch out my shoulder. It's starting to hurt to hold it up that high. Number 30, this is Showroom Shimmer in gold. It is cool looking. These have white pearly beads, so the creamy white pearly beads, the faceted crystal type gold beads. So they're not crystal type as in transparent, just in the shape of them. That is faceted with gold chain in between each of these beads. The earrings are the creamy white beads, white pearly beads on a gold fishhook back. This is the length, so it's down at that dropped waist. This one would be easy to double because you see the even spacing of the beads. You can also extend it so that it goes into the lower abdomen. I do have 2 of these that are available. I have 2 shorter layered necklace like that. So this one is Showroom Shimmer in gold. It's number 30. There you go. What you looking at, Max? How many I have left? He's always looking to see how many I've got left over here. I think he's ready for me to be done. Well, we can't do that one because it's pandemic. We don't know the answer to that one anymore. It was something you hate about going to the movies. All right. Let's take number 3 on this one. We'll do number 3 on this one. Name something that becomes more comfortable the longer you have it. Something that becomes more comfortable the longer you have it.
Nobody better not say moo-moo.
A what?
A moo-moo.
A moo-moo? I don't know.
Please, nobody say moo-moo.
They are pretty comfortable. Shoes is number 1. Got to stretch those out a little bit, especially if they're leather. They're usually kind of tight. A bra? That's a good one. Clothes or jeans was number 2. I think that covers the bra too. Chair. Chair was number 3, so Shannon got that one. Your husband or your main squeeze, that was number 4. Your bed is number 7. See, I have not had that experience, so I kind of frowned at that one a little bit. Usually when a mattress gets old, it is not comfortable. Your pillow was the same way. Usually I smash mine flat, so that was number 5, but I don't know that I agree. Money was number 8. Money. So I guess the longer you have money, the more you get comfortable with it. I suppose that could be true. Yeah, whatever. All right. This next one is called Be Fancy. This one is in the navy blue pearly beads. So at the top, we have a single blue pearly bead. In the middle, we have a teardrop shape set with blue pearly beads and white rhinestones. And then at the bottom, we have our silver tassel. So this is a 3-layer necklace. The earrings are those navy blue pearly beads as well on a fishhook back. So this one falls about 1 inch below that collar with that first single blue pearly bead. In the middle at the bust is our teardrop shaped pendant, and then our tassel goes almost down to that dropped waist. With the extension, it's going to go down into that lower belly. That'll bring that down about mid-chest and put your teardrop in your upper abdomen. This is my last one of these in the blue. So I just brought the blue out tonight. This is Be Fancy. And I can't get that one to stay around right. There we go. It wants to twirl. All right, we'll just do it this way. And it's still going to face the wrong way. Look at that. Be Fancy in blue. And it's number 31. Here you go. These are my last necklaces. Okay, I have this one in 2 colors. I still have more earrings, but this is my last necklace. This one's called Party Girl Glow. This one is in blue. I also have it in green that I will show you. So these are crystal type beads at the bottom. There are some that are round and some that are hearts. We have the silver cage beads, which I know I've told you all that I love because they remind me of the Fabergé eggs with the little cutouts and the hollow inside. Has little white, solitaire white rhinestones in it for some shine, and then some white pearly beads as well. And then we have a little teardrop up here that is that cloudy type of bead with the little tassel below it. And then our earrings are those blue crystal type beads in the round shape on a fishhook back. I have a couple of each of these. So I have a couple in blue and a couple in green. This one's going to hang from upper mid-abdomen all the way to lower abdomen. You can lower it a little bit if you'd like to, down into this belly area. You can pull it up a little bit. This has that sliding chain. It slides through a ring, so it's very easy to adjust. You can bring it up like that. And this is the green color that I have. Kind of a grass green. So these are Party Girl Glow in blue or in green. And they're going to be number 32. There you go. So you're all done with the long stuff, Max. And now I can put the jewelry bust down so we can get down to business. These are brass rhinestone hoops. These are called rhinestone studded sass. They have those brass colored rhinestones set in the antiqued brass, and those rhinestones go all the way to the middle, and then they become brass studs at the back. These are a little heavier than our normal earrings. They're about the same weight as the Glitzy by Association earrings. So this is the size. These are called Rhinestone Studded Sass. Just one left. These are number 33.
Rhinestone Studded Sass in brass.
In brass. Absolutely. These are called High Maintenance in pink. So these are marquee shapes. We've got one in silver up here with a little texturing along it. And then the others are bright pink rhinestones along that whole outer edge on a fishhook back. This is the size of these earrings. I have 2 pairs of these available. They're called High Maintenance in pink. And they're number 34. Number 35, Roll Out the Ritz in copper. I have 2 pairs of these available. If you have the copper pearly type necklaces, this will match those. So we have that copper pearly bead at the bottom, surrounded by a teardrop of white rhinestones. And then we have a little copper ring at the top. They're on a fishhook back. This is the length and the size. So I have 2 pairs of these available as well. Roll Out the Ritz in copper is number 35. You're wearing those right now, Terry? That's one of my favorite ones. They also came in pink at one time, and they were really pretty like that too. Speaking of pink, up next is pink or silver pearly beads set in the bottom of a silver teardrop. I have 2 pairs in the pink and 1 pair in the silver. Number 35 to Helen. So these are very pretty pearly beads of a couple different sizes set in the bottom of that teardrop. This is the size. Trying to hang on to it. There we go. So Pearl Pop in silver or in pink. Again, I have 2 in pink, just 1 in that silver. Number 36. Let's ask another question because we have enough time to get one more in. Got a couple more pairs of earrings here. Yeah, this should be fun. Let's see. I'll take answer number 4 on this one. Name an occupation in which a lot of people have tattoos. Occupation in which a lot of people have tattoos. We're going to take answer number 4 for that one. Then we got 2 pairs of earrings to look at, and then we're done.
Hard one.
That's a hard one. An occupation in which a lot of people have tattoos. Military. Sharon got it right off the bat. The military was number 4. Tattoo artist was number 1. I mean, if you're going to be a tattoo artist, you need to have some tattoos to show off your work, right? Bartender would have been a good answer. It's not on here, but that was a good answer. Massage parlor was not on here either. Athletes were number 3. Bouncer wasn't on here, but dancer or stripper was. That was the last answer, actually. Musician or singer was number 2. Nurse was definitely not on there. Let's see what else we missed. We only have 2 that we missed. The circus, there we go. Allison got one of them. Ooh, policeman is a good one. Mostly because a lot of people that were in the military tend to become police, so they already have them. Motorcycle shop was one we didn't get. Motorcycle shop. Yep, exotic dancers were on there. It was number 7. A chef. That's a good one too. I've worked in the restaurant industry, and a lot of those people do have tattoos. So a lot of the chefs, a lot of the servers, some places will make you cover them, other places don't. All right, these are called Flatten the Curve in gold, and they are my last pair. This is a wide set of hoops in hammered gold, so you can see about how big they are. I have these in silver, and they're one of my favorite pairs. This is the size. Oh, look how nicely they go with this necklace. See, if somebody who doesn't buy them, I might just keep them for the necklace. These are called Flatten the Curve in gold. And the number 37. I don't need to add to my collection, trust me. All right, and then our last piece. This is called I Double Flare You. I have one set in the black metal and one set in the silver metal. They do flare out toward the back, as the name suggests. Yeah, I think they're becoming more mainstream, Terry, and a lot of places have stopped making you cover them, unless it's like fine dining. So this is a textured, kind of a brush stroke texture on this metal. It is hollow, so you can see inside. So they're not heavy. This is the size. So I double flare you in black or in silver, 1 pair each, number 38. And that means that we are done for the week again. So tomorrow is Monday. That is invoice day. Tuesday will be either deliveries or mail. I think I'm just going to do it all by mail this time, just because of the gas shortage. I don't want to have to worry about trying to find gas somewhere. So I'm just going to send everybody's out. If I normally deliver yours, they will be sent to you. So look in the mail for them. They should be only 1 to 2 days in the mail. If you don't get them by then, please let me know so that we can check and make sure nothing has gone wrong, which hopefully it won't. And then we will start the week over again. So Tuesday we'll be back here at 4:30 for an earring show. We will do all earrings. See if we can get 40 and 40 again. 40 pairs in 40 minutes, like we did last week. So we'll start our whole rotation over again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. So thank you all for joining us this week. We appreciate your continued support, and we will see you on Tuesday. Bye now.